Hello everyone and welcome back. Oh, that was a little aggressive. The weather is a little bit gloomy out today, but you know what takes the gloom away? Mikus. Everyone loves Mikus, and if you don't, who are you? You know, sometimes I think about how there's so many Miku figures and merchandise out there that like 50,000 years from now, a alien civilization is going to come to Earth, dig through the rubble of Earth, and they're going to think, wow, this teal-haired girl must have been their goddess because they have idols and booklets of her across the whole globe. There are a lot of Miku figures out there. The options are endless. So there's a little bit of something for everybody out there. If you like collecting racing Mikus, Sakura Mikus, Miku as a vampire, Miku as a zombie, Miku as a fairy, Miku as a strawberry, there's everything. I like to collect the Mikus that are wearing traditional Asian outfits, which isn't always the case because I collect all of them. But particularly, I like to collect the Mikus wearing traditional Asian outfits because they always look so beautiful. Like these two. These two Mikus are actually one of the first two Miku figures that I got when I started collecting, and I don't know which one came first. It doesn't matter. They're both beautiful and I love having them in my collection. This one, when I saw her all those years ago, I thought, oh, she's so elegant. The kimono is so vibrant. The cranes look so well painted. This bush, it's really cute, very elegant. And even though it's been sitting on my shelf for a really long time, since whenever I got it, there's no wear and tear. The paint job is still crisp and immaculate. Everything's held up really well. There's no sagging. Even the bird is still locked in place. Or maybe that's just not the figure and it's just because I am an amazing caretaker. If you look closely at the hair accessories, sure, it's not the most detailed and extravagant thing out there, but I think she's held up really well. And I think that's the biggest compliment you can give to a figure, that it's held up really well after like 7 years, which, you know, should be a given, but sometimes it's not. So I do appreciate how her beauty has been preserved throughout the years. Though, once again, that could just be because I'm a great figure mom. This Miku, I think she was called the Harvest Moon Goddess? Harvest Goddess? Harvest. All those years ago, I was debating between this one and the Nendo form of her, and a part of me still wishes I got the Nendo one, but not because I wouldn't have chosen this, but I could have had both. This is also another simple, elegant figure. Her hair looks like smoke wisping around her body. I love the clear ruffles that you can see peeking out from under her skirt. It looks so ethereal. And the powdery pink scalloped dress also looks so beautiful. Just like the previous one, this has held up really well. The base is a little bit more flimsy than the other one because that one was just like a solid acrylic block, whereas this is just plastic and it's very thin. But the figure itself is pretty light, and she's not doing backflips or anything, so this is sturdy enough. The hair accessories on this one is a little bit more detailed. You can see the individual petals. I also love that the hair gives off kind of like a glow, like a moony glow. And the fan looks really elegant, embroidered, really nice, very thin. One of the reasons I fell in love with this figure was the eyes. Her eyes just look so dreamy, sleepy, sultry. Surprisingly or unsurprisingly, this is the Miku figure that a lot of my friends try to buy off of me or steal from me, but I don't think I'm ever gonna let her go. The other traditional Asian Miku I have in my collection is this one. This one is more recent than the other two. I cannot give you a date, but I did unbox her in one of my previous videos from like maybe a year or two ago. But as you can see, she is way more dramatic than the other two. There's a lot going on, lots of clothing layers. There's also a lot more shading and textures compared to the previous two. The base is really similar to the Harvest Moon one. It's pretty flat, a little bit flimsy, hollow on the inside, but has a nice watery ripple effect cascading through the base. Like every Miku figure that I collect, there's always one thing that draws me in. And for this figure, it was... what could it be? Was it the amount of fabric, the textures on the ribbon, the horn, the beautiful eyes, the ribbony pasta hair? All of the above. But more specifically, it was the cloud trim. This cloud dusty trim is amazing. It really gives that goddess feel. Really good job with the translucence of it. There's also a good amount of the brown dye that just gives a hint of that cartoony cloud feel. Like the Nimbus that Goku rides around. Or she's crop dusting everyone, and I'm just saying this is elegant. Definitely one of the more dramatic Miku figures I have, and her legs are so soft. I do wish that I had more Mikus wearing traditional Asian outfits, because I know there are some on the market and up for pre-order, which I should snag up, but at the same time, I'm trying to wean off of Mikus. But there are definitely some that I want and have had in my cart, but just never went forward with it. But I am happy to announce that I am adding to this collection with what might be the most beautiful Miku figure ever to grace this planet. To grace my planet. The Shimiya Maifu Miku. I am so excited because just looking at this, beautiful, immaculate. I'm a little bit afraid though, because I have seen other people complain about how difficult her assembly was, and you guys know me, But hopefully with my years of amazing figure collecting and assembly, I will not be in pain and I will breeze through it. I ordered this figure from Good Smile US website, and most of the time their figures have come to me pristine, no damage. But this time around there is a little bit of a dent on the box. But it's on the corner, so I hope it didn't affect the figure in any way. The box is sturdy, so I'm confident it will be okay. But looking at this, I just remembered I also got the Good Smile bonus with the wall scroll, so let me go find that. I could not find the wall scroll. I don't know where I put it. I know where I put it because I got this figure whenever I got it. Was it like a month ago? I don't remember. But I got this figure and I remember thinking, okay, I'm going to put this wall scroll away somewhere safe, somewhere secure until I film this unboxing. And apparently I put it in a place that was too safe and secure, even for me, because I do not know where it is. This is actually concerning. This can only mean one thing. I'm haunted. There are gnomes that are haunting my house and stealing from me like the burrowers. Even if I had it, I don't know if I would put it up. It's been so long since I've put up wall scrolls in my room or in my house. My room at some point in time was floor to ceiling, just wall scrolls of like Sailor Moon, Card Captor, all the magical girls out there in the world. Wall scrolls upon wall scrolls. But it got really dusty very quickly. But back to the figure, we're gonna confidently assemble this together. Hello everyone, I'm back. I'm probably gonna not include the assembly portion because I'm embarrassed. It did not take me 30 minutes to assemble this figure. Oh, me, no. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to mentally recover from this. She might have been difficult to assemble. I may never recover, but here she is. Beautiful. Honestly, worth the pain. My breath is taken away. She is beautiful. I hate these birds. They're beautiful. This ribbon bird thing, beautiful, but I hate it because of the assembly. They would not go into the little holes in the wispy clothing. This thing, these birds, they're demon birds. But coming back to the figure, craftsmanship, paint job, perfection. This fiery glow in her eyes, this very stern facial expression is so unique and kind of eerie. A lot of Miku figures usually have a big smile or some kind of soft smile, but this one, no smile. She is all business. This is beautiful. And I feel like this really does make it stand out in the collection, like all of the previous Mikus that are on my floor. This one also has flowers in her hair, and this is definitely the most detailed hair ornaments out of all of them. The hair details are amazing. All the hair in the back is crisscrossing. She has a very thick braid on the back of her head. The top side of her hair has a gradient teal going on, and on the inside there's like a fiery red blazing effect. I also have to focus on the clothing. The singed parts showing her skin, and wherever the fabric is pressed against her body, there's more skin tone popping out. There's even divots through between her thighs, her belly button. The draping around all her body looks so good. They even gave really good shading detail to show the booty. The pipa also looks really well made. It looks like a miniature version of the actual instrument. The details look really nice. The strings are actually flossy. Now, everything can't be perfect in the world of figures. There's always something that could be better. Like one, the assembly portion of this figure could have been so much easier. Or at least I think it could have been so much easier, because from head to toe, from everything, even the arrows that are sticking out of the base, everything was such a pain. I was really afraid that things were gonna break. Things had to be maneuvered, things had to be limboed under. It was very nerve-wracking. Number 2 nitpick. Although I appreciate the singed portion of the dress showing her skin, I think it could have been less aesthetic. Like right now, the circles are just too perfect. And fire doesn't singe things in perfect circles. My 3rd nitpick is the water on the base. Maybe they were going for the same effect as the fire effect, but it's not as artistic as the fire. It's not even like watercolor scroll reminiscent. Like the fire effects on the base, really love it. It looks very painted on. Instead of like a realistic fire, it looks very artsy. So I would have liked a little bit more texture, translucence, or shading going on, because right now it's just a little bit flat. This Miku figure is the first Miku figure that show her feet, and I see that she also paints her toenails teal to match her teal fingernails. Her skin is also very soft, just like the Cloud crop duster. And as much as I hated assembling these birds, they are also painted really well. They got some coloring on their chests, their puffy red chests, and they're crafted so delicately, a little too delicately. For a figure that exudes so much power, it is very delicate. Her body is a little bit bigger than the other Mikus that I have, so I'm gonna have to, unfortunately, separate them. They cannot go in the same cubicle. Despite me almost passing out and not being able to make this video, I love her. No regrets in buying her. She is beautiful. You know what? I think this is a great time to cause myself more pain by opening a Nendo. How is this related to Miku? He's astronomical like Miku. His name is Atome and Miku is in your atoms. Let me stop. This is my most recent figure arrival, and he gets to breathe fresh air before any of the other ones. This is also the only Nendo I pre-ordered for 2025. Like I've said before, I may not know any pertinent information to Astro Boy, but I did grow up watching him. My dad used to sit with me and watch, and when I was younger, I was very confused about what was going on, but nonetheless, I loved what I was seeing. He looks so unhinged. Oh, his leg just popped off. His legs are so cute. Do you remember a couple years ago when the Mega Man shoes were trending on social media? This is it. I already love it. Okay, don't look at what he looks like right now, but I love everything about this. His face, cute, unhinged. His body is the shape of a kidney bean. He's a fashionable kidney bean. His widow's peak got Dracula running for his money. The reason I wanted this, not just because of nostalgia, but also because I saw this, the fire. The fire is what I wanted, and he looks so cute. It honestly just looks like those Christmas lights. Christmas lights that you hang off of your porch. This is so cute. I am in love with everything. The cute little blush on his face, the clothing, the hair, the boots, everything's so shiny. And even the translucence of the flames is done perfectly. He doesn't actually come with that many accessories, or any accessories at all, which is the unfortunate case with a lot of Nendos lately, and one of the big reasons why I kind of stopped pre-ordering them, unless it's a character I really wanted. But he also comes with 2 different face places. He comes with a more relaxed smile, a little less QP Mayo smile, and a little bit more calm, reserved, plotting, scheming. I just love how shiny his hair is, by the way. It is, I can see my reflection in it. Look at it, guys. Can you see your reflection? You can see your future. Here he is with a crying face, which is adorable. This was him doing some unhinged stuff. And then when it doesn't go to plan and you catch on to him, he's crying. And then you forgive him. And then he's like... He comes with multiple arm options. You can make him point, make him look like he's pointing out his amazing Lego collection. You can also give him these shy boy arms, which my communication professor said is pee-pee hands. And then he has his default ka-chow hands, where he looks very aerodynamic. I'm so happy I bought him because I don't remember the last time a Nendo has brought me so much joy. Thank you, Appa, my father, for introducing me to Astro Boy so that I could buy a small figure of him. This beauty and this cutie is all I have for today. I hope you guys had fun, and I also hope that you guys have signed up for my belated birthday giveaway. In my previous video, I said that I wanted to celebrate my birthday by doing a giveaway to show my love and appreciation for you guys. And I also said I love surprise gifts. So, if you like Genshin and you want to be surprised, enter the Genshin Gamble. The Genshin Gamble giveaway. All you need to do is click on the link below and fill out the form. And I will randomly select a winner. So good luck.